TV. From Bummy to Money TV. From Bummy to Money TV. From Bummy to Money. From Bummy to Money. From Bummy to Money TV. From Bummy to Money TV. From Bummy to Money. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? This from Bummy to Money, man. My name is Dub, man. You feel me? And my brand is From Bummy to Money. You dig what I'm saying? And the whole point of my brand, our mission statement is to motivate, inspire, and to keep growing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about more about my brand and what it means as my videos go along. But today I really want to talk about doing research on what it is that you say that you want to do. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is because I noticed a lot of people since I started my brand and been building my company up, I've noticed a lot of people that will say that they want to do, that they want to start a company or want to start a brand, but they won't do any research. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll ask me for advice or what they think they should do. And, they'll get upset if I don't, respond the way that they want me to respond, which is pretty much kind of like hold their hand along in the process. You know what I'm saying? Which is just impossible for me to do. I have too much going on. It's impossible for anybody that's, trying to build a brand and build a company as well as, working, taking care of your family, whatever other life things that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? It's impossible to hold somebody's hand and to guide them along. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you need help, for sure, you need help, you need some quick advice, boom, bam, bing. I don't have no issues, giving some advice, especially if I see that the person that is asking for the advice has taken initiative. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this is what I mean by this, right? So years ago, you know what I mean? Like I make music as well. You know what I mean? You can look my music up. Shouts out to all the people who support my music and everything like that. Dub man, DUBBMANN. You feel what I'm saying? From Bummy to Money, you can search that up. Bunch of my music gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I've been doing music, right? And so for example, I'll have an artist tell me, they'll come to me. Like one time I had an artist tell me, this was years ago, right? This I want to say like, man, 2015, something like that. It was like 10 years ago. At that time, I was recording a mixtape and I was using the music, which is what I do now to this very day. I use the music as a vehicle to promote my brand and my products. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I was doing these videos where I would have just pretty much basic videos. You know what I'm saying? And I was taking the artwork and putting music behind it and putting visuals behind it and stuff like that to promote. This is when I had first started my company too. Like this is before I even had like the From Bummy to Money name. You feel what I'm saying? Like me and my brother, we was just pressing the t-shirts and shit like that, hustling them like that. You know what I'm saying? And an artist that I know seen my videos and he asked me, he said, hey man, he said, how you do that, bro? I got this new album, whatever I'm working on. I'm trying to put the music with the YouTube and all this shit like this. I said, bro, this is what you do, man. I said, pull your phone out, go to Google and type in exactly what you asked me. And a bunch of stuff is gonna pop up. You feel what I'm saying? And he was low key upset, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's real though, like it's real. That's a real thing. Like that's a real answer. Like that's what I do. Like, cause I've been in situations where I had a situation like that before I started my brand. It was a person that I know that I, you know what I'm saying, considered a friend. I asked them, I said, hey man, they was doing their thing. I said, man, how you making your your clothing, they was they were like a music group. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, how y'all making y'all merch for y'all music group? You feel me? And Buddy didn't want to tell me nothing. I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I did feel some type of way at first. I ain't gonna hold you, but then I thought about it. I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna figure it out myself. Plan B. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's important, bro. You got to take that initiative. See, I could have been one of those. I could have been one of them people that's like angry and bitter and being like, oh man, he didn't want to help me. You know what I'm saying? Played the victim. Oh, he didn't want to help me. You know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 da 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 da, cry, cry, cry. But nah, I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm about to figure this shit out. You feel what I'm saying? So I just went on Google, started Googling, doing my due diligence, doing research, boom, and I just got to where I'm at now. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. It's if you are interested in something and you want to do, want to take that step to do that thing that you know what I mean, find interesting or whatever that you want to tackle, you got to make sure that you take initiative in doing research on how to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a rapper, a successful rapper, do research on studying successful rappers. You know what I'm saying? Look up how to start a record label, you know, how to produce my music, how to find a producer, how to find a recording engineer, how to engineer my music, how to, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of how to's like that. Those two words are very important, are very powerful too. How to, you know what I'm saying? It'll take you so far, you feel me? But you got to take the initiative. I was telling my brother, I'm like, man, like like I said, I do music, and before YouTube, you know what I mean. They used to have these magazines that they would send you, like how you go to like um Zounds.com or like what's another one? Those websites that you feel me you could get musical equipment from. They used to have one back in the day. I don't know if they're still around, but they used to be called Musician's Friend, right? And you can sign up for Musician's Friend. They'll send you these little catalog magazines in the mail, and you can look at your equipment. This is that shit bringing back memories. I remember being a kid and just going through the magazine and looking at music equipment and being like, "Damn, I want that. I want that. I want that." Like, and now it's like I got some of that stuff. It's crazy how manifestation is real. But man, they used to have these magazines. You go through the magazines, but in the back of the magazines, you know what I'm saying? They used to have like, or even just in the front or whatever, like within the magazine, they would have these things where you can sign up and they'll send you like, well, I guess now they would be considered like ebooks or whatever, but they'll send you like little books and even DVDs and shit about how to mix your music, how to build your studio, how to market your music, all that type of stuff like that. And I used to order them shits because they was free. They'll send them to your crib for free, and I'd be sitting there reading how to fucking. I didn't even have a studio. I didn't even have a studio at the time. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't even have a studio, and I used to be reading these magazines on how to use compression, how to use delay, how to use. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro. So I've been doing this since then. You know what I mean? And like I'm just saying that to say, I know this is a run on video, but I'm just saying that to say, like, do your research, man. Due diligence, take initiative to figure out what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? That you want to do and figure out how to do it. There's so many people that especially in the music, there's so many people that talk to me because I do music reviews and stuff like that. And there's so many people who talk to me and they be like, um, you know, their music it doesn't sound good, which is normal, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're doing everything yourself. But I'll ask them, I'm like, hey bro, what you recording on? And they're like, oh man, I'm recording on this and da. And I'm like, man, have you watched any tutorials on how to mix your music? You know what I mean? They're like, oh nah, I'm just winging it. I'm like, bro, take some time, watch some videos, you know what I'm saying? Learn your craft, study your craft, learn what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make music, learn how to mix your music, especially if you're doing it yourself. There's tons of tutorials out there on how to, master your music, mix your music, record your music, all that stuff, produce your music, and just go crazy. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Me and my brother was laughing about it the other day, like talking about our YouTube playlist of just like how to's and tutorials. It's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you want your stuff to be. You want to constantly be learning, constantly looking up how to do it, especially these softwares. Things are constantly being updated and changing. So you want to be on top of your game and learn what your craft is. You feel what I'm saying? So do your due diligence, man. Stop playing, man. Do some research. Look up how-to videos. Watch tutorials. And I'm telling you, you're gonna go. You're gonna your product quality is gonna skyrocket. Trust me, it's gonna skyrocket. You know what I'm saying? Quick too. You're gonna be like, dang, I should have been on this. Telling you, trust me, bro. That's the cheat code, man. But it's anyway. I don't want to hold y'all up, man. It's your boy Dub, man, from Bummy the Money TV. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with your boy. I'm trying to get more consistent with the channel. I'm switching it up. I want people to get to know me more. So it's gonna be more videos like this. It's just me posted up talking and just giving knowledge and motivation. You know, I'm a motivational brand, so that's my whole thing is just to motivate, inspire, and get people, going. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to everybody that's been rocking with the boy. If you like this video, if anything that resonated with you in this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You feel me? Put any uh what do you call it? Any advice in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Any books or anything um, that you can recommend to help people, get on their game, get on their due diligence, start doing their research. You know what I'm saying? Drop them in the comments, man. If you got any ideas for me, you want me to talk about something, drop it in the comments, man. It's your boy. Oh yeah, man. Make sure y'all tap in from bummythemoney.com. Make sure y'all get. I'm finna be posting these up real soon. I haven't posted any yet, but I gotta update it. But these are the new joints that's gonna be coming out. The barcode bummy joints. So tap in with your boy from bummythemoney.com, man. I'm out.